Oh my gosh, it's windy. I feel like we can't catch a break from the wind. Well, Tessa came to visit this weekend, so she's gonna be here for a couple of days. If you missed the last video, we got rained out right there at the end. I don't think it rained, you know, that much, maybe a couple tenths if anything. So, first thing we're doing this morning is Cody's gonna pump fuel. Tessa's cleaning windows and cabs right now. And I'm gonna go around and grease. When was the last time y'all see me grease? It's been a while. Which we also haven't had normal cutting situations in a long time as well. Look how disgusting the combines are. Oh my gosh. Well, we finished up greasing, and we kind of have some buildup on the pre-cleaner. So we have the rotor covers pulled off, and we're kind of cleaning that out. Every once in a while, at least like once, maybe 2 times a month, it's always good to pull those covers off because we've had wheat beards like build up in there. Now that we just got out of the weeds, we have some weed buildup as well. Kind of have to pull the covers off of things and kind of check that ever so often whenever we get into some tough conditions. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. I say we, really Dad is doing that right now. Dad is currently doing his combine. He's up on top of the sieves right now with the air compressor, kind of cleaning that out. Cody's pumping fuel right now. Mom is cleaning Dad's cab. Tessa, she's just looking pretty on the back of the pickup. And the other 2 combines are ready to go, other than we have to blow the insides of them out as well. So after we get everything all blowed out, I guess we can go cut a sample. I don't know what the moisture is going to be since it rained a little bit yesterday, but I don't think it rained that much. Also, with all of this wind, it should dry out pretty quick. Well, Tess and I had the lunch sitting on the dash. That way it can warm up. Almost forgot it. That would have been pretty sad. Well, we're cutting through the field, and the moisture sampler isn't looking all too good. I'm reading about 14.9 to 15. Mom and Dad are reading anywhere from 14 to 14 and a half. So I don't know which one is right, but we're gonna cut a load and send it. And I guess we're just gonna keep on cutting until the elevator says to stop. But it's actually 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're gonna eat some spaghetti. Do you wanna tell them your weird noodles that you put in here?
They're sourdough noodles, and they make it taste 10 times better. Like, I'm obsessed with them. Sourdough is just like it's a mixture of flour and water, obviously, that contains wild yeast and bacteria.
So we're eating bacteria?
Yeah, but it tastes way better. It's actually way better for you, like for your digestive tract. Sourdough uses a natural starter containing wild yeast, bacteria, whatever, resulting in a tangy flavor. Bread uses commercial yeast. That's all it says.
Okay, then what's the difference than the normal spaghetti noodles that you get from Walmart versus the ones that we got?
It's commercial yeast.
Well, what does that mean?
We have wild yeast. I don't know, I should really educate myself more.
I don't know. Tessa says it's healthier. I just think it just tastes like spaghetti.
One day I'm going to learn how to make it myself, and then I will really be able to let you know.
Alright. Pretty good. Well, the moisture went in at 15.4. It needs to be about 14 and a half. So we're kind of waiting and seeing what we need to do.
Maybe that'll work.
So the first elevator that we were going to said it was like 15 or whatever I said earlier. So that same company owns another elevator not too far away. So we hauled that elevator and see what their moisture was, and it was like a whole like point to a point and a half lower than the other one. So I guess the second elevator told the first elevator that, you know, the moisture was all right. So then we started going back to the first elevator, and we've just been cutting since. Hold still now. If you could change one thing about the combine cabs, what would it
Buddy seat.
be? What would you change about the buddy seat?
Make it more dang comfortable.
If I could change one thing about the buddy seat, I wish that it was recessed like backwards a little bit. So I'm always like around Tessa's big old noggin.
Yeah, I wish it was like, this doesn't need to be here.
Yeah, let's be real. No one uses that little cubby space right there, so
And
I think the seat should be further back.
And I need my own cup holder.
The buddy seat has 0 cup holders also. Which
And-
I'm pretty sure the cab like goes up right here. The seat, like the driver's seat, is supposed to be aired up. I think you're supposed to see like over their
But
head.
even like,
But I'm not airing my seat up where I'm like 2 inches off the roof. That's not happening. You know what John Deere should do? They should collab with Lazy Boy. Have like Lazy Boy seats in here. That'd be pretty
wait,
nice.
that would be really dope. But then people might get a little too comfortable.
I mean, you're sitting in here for like hours, like 12-hour days.
But what if you were to fall asleep?
You're not gonna fall asleep just because the seat is comfortable. You're gonna walk out of the combine and be like, dang, my back doesn't hurt.
Sure.
John Deere should sign me up to design their cabs. The Bluetooth is kind of trash in the combines. No one really uses that. The speakers are mid. I don't really listen to the radio. This hook right here is supposed to be like a hat hook. It absolutely does nothing. Like your hat falls off. So that's pretty useless. I guess unless you were going to, you know, hang like a Sensi or something. What if the combine had an integrated vacuum cleaner? You know how like campers do? Like in the wall of it?
But then you'd have to clean it out.
Well, no, it would just spit it out onto the ground. Like it just like dump it out of the combine.
Like what if you like accidentally scoop up some trash?
What do you mean
And it
trash?
spits it out on the ground.
Like a water bottle? Like what do you
Like
mean?
a Slim Jim wrapper.
Well, no, it would put it in a bag, but I mean the dirt comes from outside. Why would it not just dump back on the ground?
I'm just saying I feel like people could do wrong by that and like suck up trash and then just leave it there.
Well, that rain cloud is headed straight for us. So we're gonna hurry up and maybe get to the next field. I don't know. Dad was saying how the next field just got rained on, so I guess he's gonna go look at it in the pickup real quick.
That trailer over there and pick them boys up. I mean, what do we do here?
I think the first one just went over the field, those two.
Yeah.
But there's another one coming straight
Or do we
from here.
just pull them headers off and line them up right here?
Well, we're just gonna pull the header off and we're just gonna park in the field because that is headed right for us. And no matter where we move, all it's gonna do is just rain on us. So actually, now that I look at it, do you see that house with the trees way over there? It's actually raining on that right now. All right, let's hurry up and pull this header off. Well, I got my header pulled off and my phone says it's gonna start raining in 25 minutes. So once everyone gets the header pulled off, we're just gonna pull up with the headers and park them in a line. Same with the combines. And then we're gonna get out of Dodge, I guess. Do you want to tell them what's happening?
Well, it's raining.
Yeah,
You
it's
want me to
raining.
show 'em?
I don't know where the
Oh,
camera's
right. It's in the right spot, but you really can't see.
pointing. Look at that wicked cloud.
It shouldn't be too long though. It should be a pretty quick thunderstorm.
But most importantly, we're going to eat at Pizza Hut.
And we finished that field,
Yeah, we did finish the field.
so we're just
And got all the trucks dumped.
yes. So it's a good time for it
That's
to
a
rain.
plus. This is 2 videos in a row that we got rained out. Hope that's not a tradition.